Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're one of my lovely subscribers, thank you so much for being here. Today, we're gonna do a Reddit advice. It's on a male who is suspicious of his girlfriend slash baby's mother cheating on him with her ex. But before we get into that, let's talk about what we're drinking on, what we're sipping today, and it's gonna be pretty generic. You guys probably know what this is. I'm pretty sure you've picked it up already. We're doing this boxed wine today. It's Vibe. As you can see, it's a whopping 12% by Vendange. I don't know if that's how that's pronounced. And this flavor is fruit punch, and it's really good. It says it's grape wine with natural flavors and certified color. This is the color of the wine. Isn't it gorgeous? It's definitely not your high-end wine. It's definitely not something that you would collect and, put your pinky out for. But this bad baby is 12%, and it's perfect for vibing, right? I don't know why they said on the go, because we don't drink and drive. But yeah, this is delicious, by the way. The fruit punch, I don't know about the other flavors, but the fruit punch is great. So pick it up if you want to. Also, I want to talk about my Mercari shop. If you don't know, I have a shop on Mercari called Shelly C Sells, SHELLYSEASELLS. And I sell a lot of vintage things on that website. I sell a lot of electronics, a whole bunch of good stuff. Just go check it out. But one of the things I was working on, and one of the finds that I did find this week, was this gorgeous vintage brooch. Take a look at this. Would you look at that? This is gorgeous. And this was probably made in the 1960s or 70s. The weight of it is amazing. Like it's clearly good quality. Like this is gorgeous. Let's bring, I don't know why brooches are kind of left for the older community, I should say, but I love them. They should definitely be a fashion statement that make its way back. Kind of like the fanny packs that are making its way back, but kind of in a different form. They're strapping them across now, and now it's no longer a fanny pack. It's just a satchel or something. Bring brooches back. But anyway, I have a ton of brooches on my website. Some like those, some like these. Very good quality. I think I had found one that was a Christmas brooch. I don't know if I still have it out. I may have put it up, but check that out. Also, I found this necklace. Look how gorgeous that necklace is. And it's clasps. It's got the clasps. So cute. This is going to be on my website as well. So if you guys are interested in like really good quality vintage jewelry, check my website out. That's going to be all I'm talking about that, okay? So commercial over, plug over. Let's get into the video. Well, first of all, let's take a sip. Cheers. Yay. That's good. So I've already read over this Reddit user's post. It was a very long post with a lot of detail. But basically, this Reddit user is a male who's 24, and he's in a relationship, has been in a long-term relationship about 3 years with female around the same age. I think she was 24 as well. Don't quote me on that. But they are expecting their first child. He has had 3 relationships in the past, an ex-wife, a girlfriend, and now his current girlfriend. It was recently brought to his attention that his girlfriend might be cheating on him with her ex. This stemmed from a post, social media. First of all, I want to talk about how great social media is because it can be used in a good way. You know, unfortunately, a lot of people put a lot of their business on social media. Um, that may not need to be on there, but aside from that, it can be very helpful in clearing things up for you. So, this Reddit user noticed that his girlfriend made a post on Facebook. The post was kind of flirtatious towards a guy that he didn't know at the time was her ex, was her boss, and also was a guy that she had a miscarriage with. That's important because that means that this guy wasn't just a random ex, this was a serious ex, somebody that she had a lot of intimate connection with. Um, so he realized that they were flirtatious online. She offered this guy to walk their dog together. Um, and she invited this guy over to their barbecue. It wasn't until after the barbecue that he was told by another acquaintance that this guy might be somebody that he needs to watch out for. So he then confronted his girlfriend about it, and it was only then that she admitted that he was an ex of hers. So he is very obviously distraught, very confused as to why she would lie about it or omit that fact from him. So he's feeling kind of iffy about it. So honestly, in my opinion, he has a right to feel iffy. He has a right to feel shaky. He has stated in his post that he's not a cheater. It's not his moral code. He's never cheated in any of his relationships. And I commend him for that because not a lot of people have that integrity, have that self-respect, or have that control. And clearly, if he's being honest, he's somebody that does, and he deserves a partner that has that same type of control. So let's nitpick this because we're going to take this, and since it was such a long post, since there's a lot of detail in this, we'll spend the rest of this video on this post and we'll talk about why my opinion is the way that it is. Again, feel free to give your opinion in the comments down below, or if you need advice, comment or inbox me. I'm more than happy to give you that advice. You could take it or you could leave it. But for this one, I'm going to say that we're going to break it down into sections and give my reasons why I'm saying what I'm saying. But first, it's time for another sip. It's good because it's sweet. It has a little hint of that bitter, but for the most part, it's sweet. So this is going to sneak up on you. Again, it's 12%. So if you're not used to drinking a lot, I would say kind of go easy on this. And definitely don't drink this and think you're going to go out and drive safely. Please don't. But yes, so the first part of his problem is that she lied. Whether whether she feels like she lied by just omitting the fact that it was her ex is besides the point. It's a lie. A lie is defined as any intention or action that has the purpose of deceiving the other person. So even if you, or even if she didn't say anything in order to avoid what could be a bad situation, it's still because she intentionally omitted it. Clearly, she has some feelings about that situation. Clearly, she has a reason why she omitted that. So my first opinion, my first advice would be to get the reason why she didn't let you know. It could be a simple reason. It could be that she just didn't want any jealousy to happen. But then that would stem you to say, well, do you think that I am a jealous person? If you think I'm a jealous person, then that's something that the Reddit poster would need to work on, because if he comes across to her as somebody that's jealous, that might give her reason as to why she's going to admit it or omit the fact that that was her ex. That doesn't give her the excuse to lie. That did not give her a pass because of that. It was still a lie, but it was for a reason. It was a reason for the lie. At least then you can kind of wrap your brain around it, and say, okay, maybe my actions caused her to feel like she needed to omit the fact that it was an ex. Who knows? Usually when I give relationship advice, I like to give the benefit of the doubt to both parties. Why? Because starting off with the benefit of the doubt is a core factor, is a core base for any relationship. If at the base you don't trust your partner, or you don't believe that your partner is inherently good, then you don't need to be with that person. I'm sure the reason why you, the Reddit user, and anybody in this type of situation is with their partner is because in the beginning or at one point they felt like their partner was inherently good. So I start off my advice from that point. I'm not going to say that she cheated. I'm not going to say that it's clearly she's a liar and all of this. No, we need to first get the basics. We need to first get the reasons why she lied. And if it is because you come across as jealous all the time, maybe take a look and say, okay, that's something that I'm going to work on. Part 2 of my advice. Once we got past the why she lied and what you can do about that, we're going to get to the part of her disrespect. Because what you're feeling is a little bit slighted, especially if from the details of the post, it seems like it was several posts on Facebook, which is public. And it kind of is disrespectful to him if his significant other is on social media presenting herself as something that she's not. Presenting herself as single when in real life she is in a relationship. I know a lot of people do this. Some people use social media as a business, and their business is themselves. And I understand that aspect of sometimes people want you to be single, and so you're going to pretend to be single in order to get a following, in order to gain money. For me, nobody should be doing that. If it was a perfect world, everybody would be honest about what they're doing on social media and in real life. But this isn't a perfect world. So we have to come again with that understanding. So I would address the fact that she disrespects you online by flirting with other guys or her ex online. Let her know how you feel about that. It makes you feel however you feel. And the third part of that would be if her response to why she lied is something like, oh, I don't know, or I just did it because, and it doesn't really have any merit to it, then I would conclude that they'll probably have something going on, and I would definitely look into that relationship further. That would be something that I would clear up post haste, because again, you have a child on the way with this woman. You guys have been together for a while, and if you're being as upfront and honest as you are, then you deserve definitely to have that same reciprocation. There's few and far people in between who are actually honest and good people. I've realized that, but the people that are tend to gravitate towards each other. Thankfully, energy doesn't lie. Trust your intuition. Women have intuition, but so do men. Men have a gut, men have instincts. Men just tend to ignore them, maybe is what they do. I'm not sure, but Reddit user, I highly encourage you to feel her energy. And when you know what the situation is, make a decision. Do you want to leave or do you want to stay? And note that staying with somebody, from experience, I know this, staying with somebody who you don't trust is very difficult. It's very difficult to have a healthy and happy relationship if you can't trust the person's word, trust the person's actions. So definitely sit her down, ask her first of all why she lied about it, and then what you could do to have her not lie in the future if it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. then it's time for you to evaluate that relationship. And yes, I know something as important as having a child with that person, but sometimes we have to do what we must in life in order to preserve our peace of mind and our happiness, because I don't care how much money goes around in this world, billions of dollars, so many things that you could be doing, so many people that you could be having conversations and better relationships with. Peace of mind is priceless. So that's my advice. Let me take another sip. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of the advice I gave? I really tried to not only go off my own experiences, but go off of others' experiences that I've encountered in life and just what I've observed. I consider myself an introvert, and I've noticed that a lot of introverts tend to be very observant and perceptive. I think I'm pretty observant. I think I'm pretty perceptive. And my predictions on relationships that have been surrounding me have been true so far. So not necessarily a good thing. I do have hope that there are good people, decent people, like the Reddit user who has never cheated and doesn't lie. Those few people do exist. So hold out for somebody just like you. I promise our tribe is small. Our honest, good, kinded people are tiny, but we're here and we'll connect. And if that person isn't meant for you, if that person is somebody that will lie in the future, has lied in the past, and it's something you just can't get over, there's so many other people in the world. And it's so worth it to give those other people a chance to show you how great they can be, because not everybody is liars, cheaters, etc. Okay? I think that's all we have for today. I'm at 17 minutes. It does take me a while to upload these videos, so I'm trying to keep them below a certain time limit. So yeah, again, check out my Mercari shop at Shelly C Sells on Mercari, and also check out my hoodie shop, shoprayDivine.com. I'll post the links in the comment or the description box below. And we'll do one last cheers. That'll be it for this video, guys. I hope you have a great Tuesday. It's Tuesday when I'm filming this, so have a great Tuesday. I hope that if life gives you trials, like life has given me a trial today and yesterday, I hope that we take it in stride. I hope that you learn that the roller coaster always goes up. That's all I'm gonna say. It always goes up for us, for good people, for honest people, for you. The roller coaster will go up. All right, cheers.